Oh, what is up? What is up, people? I am sorry. I am so late. I just scanned lunch and all the other stuff, and my brain's just been not, well, not in a good mood, but I'll just say not in a right, well, say not state of mind, but I'll just think about a lot of things. But I'm sorry from guys. So you guys been waiting for me for so long, and I kept you all waiting. And yeah, welcome you guys to the my live stream. And so, yeah, it's good to see everybody. Joanna, Ronald, Pammy, you know, all the cool people. So, yeah, good to see everybody. How's everyone doing? Hey, Ronald, how you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Yes, indeed. What's up, Ronald? Good. Hello, hello. Hello, Joanne. Good to see you, too. What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing? My brain's just been foggy today. I don't know if since it's my birthday week. I've been thinking all about myself lately. Like, like today, I just got my dad lunch because he helped fix my car, but kind of got his order wrong. So usually I don't forget that either. It was just like I was kind of excited, driving my car, see what it's like, and thinking about my niece too. So kind of brain fog here today. I'll admit that. I'll admit my screw ups too. But hopefully you guys are doing okay. You guys doing what you guys do best, and so far I'm having an awesome birthday week. Just turned 33 on Monday. A lot of people want to hang out with me recently, and things are looking up. And I got a new Patreon subscriber, so you know who you are. I thank you dearly, and I just messaged you on Patreon page. So, so if anyone who's watching this live streams want to check out my Patreon page, if you ever want exclusive wellness content regarding yoga and essential oils, feel free to check it out. Whatever tier pledge you pledge, you get not only exclusive content of audio files and video files, but also you get free doTERRA products from me. So it'll be what you invest in comes back to you. It's like, hey, Nasty Woman, what's up, Nasty Woman Tarot? You're not gonna roast me again, are you? So I'm just kidding. Anyways, good to see you. And hey, Foolish Tarot, good to see you. Oh, welcome. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Let's see if my lighting is right. Got a new laptop. You guys can hear me okay? Let's see if I could do something with the lighting. Oh, hey, Lisa. Oh, it's all good. Hey, Pammy, welcome. It's all good. All good. Let's see if all my stuff is working. The camera. Let's see. Let's see if it works. Okie dokie. Make that even better. Change this the settings over here. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay on my new laptop. Cause I'm using my MacBook Pro. Really new, really sharp, really fast speed, especially with my strong internet connection. It's really cool. So let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I'll turn up my volume. Yes, yes, indeed. Brain fogs. It's weird. I usually, before I started driving, even transitioning, I never usually have brain fogs, but until now. And, I'll admit my mistakes about it. It was just, it's weird, So I was kind of excited about driving my car, see what it feels like. And it was cool. It was smooth, all the cool stuff. And even with this live stream, I wanted to do something really different this time. Just like a get to know me kind of Q&A, intuitive reading. So if any of you guys want to ask me personal questions about me truly, or if you guys want to have any questions about, personal or questions about any current events or relationships stuff that you're going through, or anything personal questions or how you say current events that you want to know, feel free to drop them in the chat. So it's kind of like a really get to know me Q&A about myself, where you get asked about where I'm from, anything what I'm doing in life right now. Also with any other questions coming to, let's say, about current events or even just personal questions for yourself, guys, feel free to drop them in the chat. And so, yeah, hey, Lisa. Let's see. Pammy says you can learn by doing and looks. Yeah, exactly, Pammy. And thank you for that too. And that's so true. And just by doing, you learn a lot too. And it was just cool. And so far, it's like a really interesting birthday week I've been having. A lot of people want to hang out with me and all the other stuff. So what time? Right now it's 1:14 a.m. right now in my area. So it's like 1:14 p.m. actually in my time, Joanna. So it's like just still lunchtime for me. And so let me see. Foolish Tarot says, okay, interesting. I'll get to Foolish Tarot's questions. And hey, Jeannie, welcome. Get the Foolish question first, and then I'll get your question too, Pammy. So is this like a question you want me to do a reading on Foolish Tarot, or is it just a question you just want to ask me specifically? I'm kind of confused on this one. Feel free to answer, Foolish Tarot. Foolish Tarot. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is a reading for you. You want to do, right, Foolish? I'm just trying to clarify. Okay. Why haven't I wanted to read all this week? Okay, Foolish. I'll do a card reading for you. Why is it Let me try to start over. Oh, I need to focus here. What is Foolish Tarot? What read all week? You're glad you mentioned that. Foolish is, you said chaotic because that's the first card first card I got was relating to fire. So glad you personed it. Okay. Okay. Okay, yes, I got some cards for you, Foolish. And I'm almost done with your reading, but this actually makes sense about what you, how come you haven't been wanting to read all week. So I was going to pull one more card to see if what's the solution for this. Okay, Foolish Tarot, I got three cards for you. Even like, regarding your question, I get a feel like with the first card, the eight palm, you can see it. This really means like, really finding your fire. And it's kind of like, I feel like this is what you've been doing. Feel free to clarify if I'm wrong, but I really get a feel with the eight palm card from my Fingertip Tarot deck. This is really all about you're just trying to, trying to find your fire, like really, or you've been to in some kind of fire energy, trying to find it. And because like the second card in the middle, what that tune spread, what you need to do is to find your excitement, what you want to do. Like you mentioned, like you haven't read all weekend, maybe you haven't been excited about reading lately, and just like if like the excitement card, it's really good time to really find that for yourself. What really excites you, what really just motivates you. And so like even with this card together, let's see if I could pull it right here, the eight palm and excitement together, like you see this color red, it's really like about fire. I feel like this one, it feels like this is the first card I pulled up. It's just about I don't know if you felt kind of burnt out or just kind of like with like reading, or if you didn't want to read, and just like with excitement card, feel free to like excitement. And you said yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Foolish Tarot, like you won't read out of obligation or have to. It's kind of like like these two cards together. A palm. It's really about finding your fire, and it's just like and that you mentioned that. I feel like with the excitement card, you feel like you lost excitement about it. But even like when even this card in the middle, excitement, really, this is really the center of it. It's just like really find your excitement, and really just with the eight palm, it with the first card is really all about you feel kind of, I say, burnt out about it. Basically, I could be wrong, because if you find your excitement, Foolish Tarot, you're really gonna connect with your soul family. So like I'll show you this. When you find your excitement and you really tune into that, and overall the results will be you'll find your soul family. I could be wrong about it. It's just what I'm feeling from your question, Foolish Tarot, and I hope these cards really resonate for you. And much love to you and to all you guys in the chat. And hey, Janet P, welcome. And so chat's moving pretty quick. Let's see. I think Pammy had a question, and let's see if she goes here. Pammy says, do you give? No, Pammy, I don't give computer lessons. I just bought a new laptop for myself for my birthday, like a MacBook Pro. So it's really cool, really fast, but I'm not that efficient when it comes to computers. I know some of it. So hopefully that answers your question for you, Pammy. Not to, but Jeannie has a question too. And hey, Jeannie, welcome. Shout out to you. And thank you, Lisa. It was an awesome reading. I love it too. It was a lot of fire for Foolish Tarot, and she has a lot of fire in her too. And so Jeannie asked, here's a question. Have you known your whole life that you had special abilities? How much was it? How much of it was innate, and how much work did you have to develop? That's a good question, Jeannie. Lately, I always knew, like when I was younger, that we all had like abilities, but for me personally, I say I never really tuned into them until probably like last year when I met like Lola, aka Gothangelik. Shout out to her. It was just like, even like when I met my best friend Paula, like she always mentioned like you should do kind of like you use like tarot cards or oracle cards, and I just listened to her mention it. I was like, okay, I'll keep that in mind, but I never like tuned into it. And so probably like last year when I met Lola and met like Debbie and all you guys, I really started digging into my special abilities. And I don't know, say like I don't know if I have special abilities. I'm not trying to clarify I'm special or anything like that. It's just like I know I'm highly intuitive. Because I wasn't special ed all my life through age 4 to age through 18. And just like, I always had a feeling of just like saying be different from most people, not just saying like I'm like a mutant or anything like that, but it was just like, I always felt and thought things differently than most people and like my age or even with other people in general, even with my family too. And sometimes and on most things. So I even like right now, I've spent years developing, my intuition, and even until now, recently, I've been really developing more and more, just like with yoga, with the deep breathing, connecting with your breath, and really just like connecting with nature too really helps too. And so Jeannie, with your question, I'm still a work in progress, but all I can tell you is just like I'm still continuing to really connect with my intuition and really just with my abilities, because to me, I believe we all have, as human beings, we all have this kind of way of connecting with spirit and our intuition. It's just like I just truly believe that. And with me, I just tend to really connect with my intuition and really mixing my personality together. So it's kind of like a really unique mix. And so, Jeannie, I hope hopefully this really answers your question when it comes to that. And I'm still a work in progress, because I like to really learn new things every day about spirituality and all that stuff. And so, yeah, so hopefully this answers your question, Jeannie. And so let me see if anyone else has any other things. Da, 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 da. Sly and Soul Family, exactly. And let's see. Oh, Joannis has a cool question. Any interest or study of astrology? Yeah, good question, Joji. Actually study every Monday, like around 9 p.m. when I come back from my friend's yoga class. I always check my astrology chart to where, well, okay, what's in the stars today, or even just like how the moon phase is, because the moon phase really affects our mood overall. Like I know, I know Debbie mentioned this in her live streams. Like the moon really affects certain people and certain kind of cycles, and things can get crazy or things can be really calm. So I always love studying astrology because it really affects our everyday life. People believe it or not. It's like I always study about the planets, how the planets are aligned with our lives, and how the sun affects us, how the moon phases affect us, and how the planets affect us too. So yeah, Joanna, I mean Joji, keep your name private through your privacy and respect. I really do love. Always had an interest in astrology, and I do study it every week on Mondays. So I always look at my chart, even look at the daily chart to see where my plans are aligned for the specific day. So hopefully that answers your question too. Yeah, it is amazing science. And Foolish Cheryl says, "Oh, thank you, Foolish. I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that, Foolish." And oh, okay, Joanna. It's cool. All right, just I want to get confirmation. Just to be sure. I like to protect people's privacy. Yeah, I do nerd out on it. It's cool, like astrology and mindfulness, spirituality, wellness, sexuality, relationships. I nerd out on all those topics, and even like the community I build, the Blissful Heroes. That's really like I really just passionate about building that community for people who are really passionate about those kind of things. Even like with our environment too. So like I'm not trying to please everybody. I'm just really really specific of people who want to grow in those specific kind of passions, like with astrology, yeah, our environment, our care for the earth, and with mindfulness and personal growth especially, and people who want to grow, you know in our lifestyles, learn from their mistakes, learning new things, and relationships. If people are single, yeah, or in monogamous relationships or polyamorous relationships, or even just in general, just like, and even like with sexuality, and just like how it can heal and be a beautiful practice for us to grow in, and also with wellness, how we could stay healthy on a regular basis too. So it's cool. There's a lot of cool things I'm bringing to the community. And so yes, I do nerd out on it. It's like, even like creativity too. So it's cool. And Pammy says, Pammy, I do work with crystals. I have let me see if I could. I'll be right back. I'm going to share my crystals that I have with me, Pammy. So I'll show you. I'll be right back. Just a few seconds. As you can see, I have like a few crystals that my friend Paola gave to me for my birthday, and I also have crystals on my own in my spiritual goodie bag. So if you guys see if I can share it with you guys. Let's see. Sorry if I'm making so much noise. So probably need to wash these crystals too. And so, Hammy, yeah, the crystals I have so far, two of them I bought for my own, and one's from a gift from my best friend Paula. I got the amethystite crystal. I know this one's really connected to your third eye. If you guys can see it, the amethystite. I got this one, and this is really connecting with your third eye. This one I bought for myself when I was really talking to another reader, really, I think last year before I met all you guys. And I got carnelian, if you pronounce it right. You really just connect with my creativity with my third eye. So I got these two crystals, for myself, and I bought it on energymuse.com. Really cool website. You get crystals and Sage 6 for a really cool price. But also, I also have another crystal that my friend Paula, my best friend, I can't even speak today. Excuse me. Trying to, I don't know if it's carnelian or something different, but I forgot what this crystal is. It's really beautiful. I know you guys can really see it. I don't know which one it's called, but it's really it's supposed to help me with my creativity. I don't know if it's another form of carnelian, but it's really cool and I love it. And also have a Santo stick if anyone else has seen it before. Got a Santo stick. I seen Paula burn this in her class too, and she gave this one to me for my birthday. So it's really supposed to help me with my creativity too. And so hopefully that answers your question. It could be red jasper, Joanna. You could be right. It could be right. It could be red jasper. I don't know. It looks red, but it looks orange to me. So what do you guys think of it? It looks really beautiful. And Joanna has a question too. She says, I tried your yoga and was unable. Inspired me to go see a chiropractor, do some exercise. Oh wow. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry you. Oh, yeah. It's always cool to do your research on it. Any kind of particular physical exercise, Joanna, and even like with my yoga videos, and um, I always put like the disclaimer, just like you to go see your healthcare practitioner for any advice before you start a physical practice, because it's like yoga itself. It's very spiritual, but also with the movement, the asanas are can be really powerful itself. So it's kind of like I'm glad you really did your own research about it and really go see regarding your issue, Joanna. And it's cool that you do that. I don't know everything, and if I don't know something, I'm not like licensed to do anything like that. I always refer to someone who can, like a doctor or someone I know or anything like that. But even like with me as a yoga teacher, I always stay in my lane with expertise, and even like with my doTERRA business too, as a doTERRA consultant, basically. So Joanna, I'm glad you did your own research and you stick with your guns and to see a chiropractor. That's really, I always tell everybody to do, and especially the videos I upload, to really just do your own research and really ask your healthcare provider about it. And so if it's like right for you, and always listen to your body, especially. So yes, shout out to you, Joanna, for doing that. Let's see, Joanna said. That's good. Always do stuff that really feels right for you, Joanna. It's like, always, even like, this is just me saying this, but you're I say protagonist of your own story, but but you know what's right for you when it comes to your health and your body. And, should always listen to that. And with me, I just like to provide stuff that could help, And so, yeah, I'm glad that you listen. Oh, okay. It's a whole different issue. I got you. I got you. But yeah, overall, Joanne, I'm glad that you listen to your gut too. And because, with me as a yoga teacher, I like to stay in my lane of expertise and really just, provide a safe and really just mindful practice for all of people to enjoy. And just like, if it doesn't feel right for you, you don't have to do it whatsoever. So like, glad that you listen to yourself and really stick to that. I'm glad you did that. And so if anybody else has any personal questions that you want to ask me, or like, or anything in general, or even like you want a current event or a personal reading that you want a question, want me to do a reading on, feel free to post it in the chat too. So, hey, Sonia, welcome. Hello, hello. Shout out to you, Sonia. Glad you're here. All that good stuff. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Sonia. Oh, sure. With yoga, I can put this in words. Yoga is like, really actually the most powerful and this is just me saying this, is like the most powerful self-care practice like that's ever been created, because it's really all about unification with not only just the body but the mind and the heart too. And like, with like, whether you're a teacher or even like you're a student, it's always good to really listen to your body and really just no, go with your own flow and really connect with your breath and really still in the mind, being present. So like I don't want to confuse you all just talking about yoga. It's just like, all I can tell you is just like, it's a beautiful way to really connect with our true selves and also connect with spirit too. Because not only like you're practicing mindfulness, but you're also practicing wellness too at the same time, and even spirituality too. And there's so many forms of yoga that that some could be hardcore and some can be really, just be mindful. With me, I'm specialized in restorative yoga, which is really all about, just relaxing, being present in the moment, just like with subtle movement. And with vinyasa, it's like more movement. So it's kind of like a more movement kind of flow of yoga. And it's really, you could put all these kind of asanas together, kind of like an exercise sort of way. But also with yoga nidra too, which is I'm also specialized in. It's really all about, really connecting with yourself and with spirit too. Just, still in the mind and really just, being relaxed in a really calm state. Kind of like, it's called yoga sleep too. I'm just gonna not reveal too much about it. I'm just gonna give you like, bits and pieces and all the cool treats about it. But what I can tell you, what I'm specialized in, it's really cool, cool practice to do. And just like, like I always encourage everyone to really just find a practice that's right for them, and really just, how you say, really just do your research and always just practice at your own flow. Like, you don't have to copy what, your teacher does or other people do. You just really just connect with yourself and really just move and breathe in a way that feels right for you. So that's what I encourage, like all of my students who, I say students who have students, or even just like people, how you say, people who watch my videos, or even just like ever teach someday, I always encourage people to really just listen to their own bodies and really can, in a way that connects with them, with spirit and with their own selves. So hopefully that answers that for you, Joanna. And thank you for that. I love these kind of questions. It's cool. So let me see. And see. Yeah, foolish. I'm still learning about branches too, but I know the basics of it too, because like yoga gets really deep. It's like there's in my training I did, like I learned a lot about anatomy with the body and all the mindful techniques to really just calm the mind, but also connect with spirit, and also, different like breathing techniques to really help clear the mind and really connect with connect with our breath too. And also, it's how you say that, I can't even put it into words right now, shoot. Yes. Maybe let's know about work. Oh, let me see what yoga is more than just this. Yes, it's an entire system, exactly. Foolish Gerald, it's like a lifestyle too. And so yes, it's a lifestyle. It talks about nutrition, spirituality, asana poses, and just like, everything. So you could, like, yoga itself is so universal. You could apply it to every part of your life. It's really cool. So yes, you're right about that, Foolish. Foolish Child, it's an entire system. And Joanna says, I plan on using your yoga videos soon. Yeah. feel free to watch my videos anytime when you can. Always I tell people, even my followers who follow me on social media platforms and on YouTube, to just listen to your body, listen to how you're feeling, and really just practice in a way that makes you feel alive, makes you feel creative and fun, and really all that cool stuff. So like when you can, Joanna, that's cool. You want to watch my videos, that's cool. Just like always listen to your body to heal, and just like take it easy on yourself, but also have fun. So yeah, you do what you do what you have to do, Joanna. Well, if you want to watch my videos when the time is right, I always encourage you to do that. And Janet P says with yoga concentrate. So yeah, I get that, Janet P. Because I know, like in our Western culture, we can be shallow breathers, but with yoga, like you start off small, like you just like learn the basics, and you just really apply it at your own pace and your own time. It really starts to you get used to it when you apply it. If you keep practicing and over again at your own comfort level, and so yeah, I like Janet P. always encourage people to really just listen to how your body feels, and with your breath too. Like even just like like reading a book, and even just like can be really form of meditation too, and yoga, because you're connected with your breath. It's like more than just asana movements. So yeah, that's a little treat I want to share with you, Janet P. Just really listen to your body and really listen to how you're feeling too. So if something doesn't feel right, you don't do it. That's what I always encourage everybody to do. So Pammy says, that's good question, Pammy. I should do some practice a little more on chair yoga too, because for people with mobility issues, and really just for older people, to be really great. But also like especially like chair yoga, it can be really cool. And like yeah, what you mentioned, Sonia, yoga blocks can be really cool too. Like even like props can be really good for flexibility. Like say, for example, I'll just show you something. Um, let's say you have like your belt, and you have your blocks with you too, like for your practice. And these are tools that can be really useful to really people who want to start off. And you chair yoga, it was like I'll show you an example of it. You can just like do a forward bend, just really, you guys can really see it, just like ease on it on the pose, just connecting with your breath. Like say if you want to do a forward fold, you just go to where your body feels comfortable, and when you inhale, you could really slowly come back up if you ever have any mobility issues whatsoever. And so like yeah, let's see, Pammy, I haven't like done any chair yoga on YouTube, but for you, I'll definitely research it, and really try it out, because I've done it in my training, and so I really have a chance to really just research it more. But for you, I definitely since you mentioned that and you told me about what you're going through, I'll definitely research it and do some videos for you, and even post some uh, videos on my Patreon page. So it'll be you could download the video and you could watch it anytime you want on your phone or on your computer, or even on your TV if you choose to do so. So that's something I'll definitely work on. And thank you for mentioning that, Pammy. Oh, you gotta go. Okay, I'll still be here probably till like 3 p.m. my time, so I'll still be here for a few hours. Let's see if anything else I missed on. So if anything else you guys want to answer me, you guys want to share with me, or you guys want to ask any personal questions regarding my past, my childhood, or what I'm doing now, feel free to post it in the chat, or even like, if you guys want a current event reading or even like a personal reading that you guys want to share and want me to do a reading on, feel free to post in the chat too. Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely do some research on that for you. Foolish. Pammy, definitely do that for you. Oh, wow. What's it called? Surfing the Himalayas by Frederick Lenz. Oh, that's an interesting book. I don't know if you guys saw this book. I think I'll show you this real quick. My friend Alicia shared me this book. This is called The Autobiography of a Yogi by Pramahash Yoganda. So they mentioned him in my yoga teacher training. It's really cool. I love this book. He talks about how his yoga has changed his life and the spiritual aspect of it. And I'm still kind of in the beginning of this book, but it's really amazing. I don't know if you guys ever read it before, but if anyone really wants an interesting spiritual perspective about yoga, I recommend buying this book on Amazon. It's really cool. I bought this. Yeah, I bought this on Amazon too. I forgot how much it was, but this is a really cool book I've been reading lately. I probably need to, read it some more of it soon. But I love it so far, and it's cool. Hey, Sharon Sipe, welcome. Oh, and happy birthday, Pammy. By the way, yeah, happy birthday to you. I know it's your birthday today. Dropped out of my stream. Sorry about that, folks. Ah, I just want to say happy birthday to you, Pammy. Oh, can't do that again. Ooh, gotta be careful with this new computer, yo. Oh, I came back, Jeannie. Just a little mishap, You know how that is. Yeah, at least just zapped up and I came back. It was a little mistake. But yes, happy birthday to you, Pammy. Happy birthday. Yeah. Great magic act. I don't know if I'm a dark magician, but hey, I'll take it. Oh, thank you, Joanna. My birthday was on Monday, but no, my friends say you celebrate your birthday all week. So, I appreciate that, Joanna. Just turned 33 on Monday. So it was fun, having a fun birthday weekend. Hey, Deb Z, I didn't see you in the chat. Welcome, Deb Z. Sorry if I didn't mention you earlier. If I saw your name, but welcome. Also, I'm wearing my awesome turtle necklace that my best friend Paola got me. She told me this necklace. She got it at in Mexico. It's a Mexican necklace. It was really interesting. I think she made it herself or she bought it, but it's really cool. I love it. It's a turtle. She got it it's from a Mexican beach, so it's really cool. Hey, Deb Z, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Sorry if I'm disappearing. I'm just trying to put my sneakers away. So there you go. Oh, yeah, it is a great gift. It was special. I saw it in a little bag on Monday. It's pretty cool stuff. So it was just like, huh? And she just gave it to me like after class. It was cool. Oh, for sure, Debsy. I'll do a birthday reading for Pammy. It was my outing was pretty cool. On my birthday, I just got a new laptop. I saw Godzilla versus King Kong and drove all the way down to Corona in my area and just, went to my friend's yoga class and the place she worked at. And I got a gift from her too, full of goodies. And so it was cool. And I think this weekend, I'm not sure what Paula's doing, but one of my friends, Erin, wants to hang out with me too, just to grab a coffee. So I'm not sure if she wants to do that, but other than that, I'm having an awesome birthday week. So yeah, I had an awesome time, Sonja, and yeah, that Deb Z, that's a cool idea. Pammy, if you're still here, if you want me to do a birthday reading for you, I'm more than happy to do that for you. Shoot, that's a good question. uh, you know, it could be both, Sonia. I like to really categorize like outings or dates. I like to just spend time with people, just to enjoy that company. I'm a weird guy like that. Just like even like with Paula too. Like I care about her deeply, and just like if she was open to really like for something more, and I'm cool with it too. If not, that's all right too. It's just like really like I always felt that way ever since I was a teenager too. It's weird like how my mind is sometimes. And it's just like people want to hook up with certain people, and they just like, what do you like, pushing me to do something, make moves forward and all that. And I know how to ask people if they want to go on a date. And it's just like I don't want to be too pushy to where I just like they want to be away from me, and especially people I know and care about. So that's like kind of like people ask me why I'm so slow. It's like pursuing for someone that I like. It's just like really just I understand what they're going through, and really just like it's not the right timing. Like even with the person I've been seeing, like hanging out with recently, she's always busy doing her stuff, and I'm always accepting of that because she has a full plate. So like when she does have time and she wants to hang out and just like go on a dance date or date in general or dinner, I just go for it. So even like with other people, like people like friend Erin, like I just like talked to her this week. She wants to meet up because she lives in my area. I was like, that's cool. And if she wants to hang out, get coffee or whatever. If not, that's cool too. Like I'm in a place right now, especially where I just like I just want to avoid drama at all costs, even though that's kind of like it's easier said than done. But I'm always how you say it where I just don't want any like chaos in my life, because I experienced that when I was younger, even with my family especially. And I'm just like I just want to live my best life, being trying to be stress free and dramatic free as possible. So yeah, hopefully that answers all you guys' questions about my date life, and you guys can feel ask more too. Like it's really cool. I'm an open book. Open book to certain things. So I I don't mind sharing it. You guys can ask me anything. You guys don't put me on the spot because I always put myself on the spot. So it's cool. I don't mind that, Sonja. It's really cool. You guys can ask away. And Lisa says, guys have it tougher on dating rules. Yeah, I seen it backfire a lot with me, Lisa. I remember one time I asked this girl out for a date and she kind of felt weird about it, and I haven't seen her since. So it's kind of like shit. Excuse my language. It was like, dang, I think I pushed a little too hard, or because I wasn't like aggressive or anything like that. I just asked if she wants to hang out. It's like get to know each other, and she was kind of acting weird about it too because we were young at the time. Like we were probably like in high school, I think too, and it was just like I never saw her again. So I was kind of like bummed out, but I got over it too. And it's difficult, even like it's difficult being a guy too, especially during this time, because all, like, if you're being too aggressive with a woman, it could backfire to where it could be kind of like ostracized or even being called labeled as something that you're not. So, it's difficult. I'm always trying to protect myself as a man, even like, especially, like give advice for other men to really just protect yourself. Oh, you're welcome, Sonja. You're welcome. Yeah, I appreciate that, Debsy. Well, just like, I always share my advice to other men. Like I love to share my advice with men. And also I'm not gonna like badger other guys to where they should believe me. I'll just share my experience. And if it does resonate with them, that's cool. If it doesn't, that's cool too. I'm just like here to share, not to cause any drama or beefs or anything like that. Because like even like on YouTube I've seen like certain male spaces where they just have conversations and they just bump heads, even especially with other black men like myself. So it's kind of like I always research and be careful who I'm associate with. But with you guys, my audience, you guys are cool. I could talk to you guys about anything, whether you're a man or a woman. So it's all good. Thank you, Lisa. Much love to you. Appreciate your support. Soul family there. You guys are my soul family too. If she wasn't the right. Yeah, that's true, Nabsy. That's true. Yeah, that happens, It's not the right time yet. But, eventually when the time is right, when I meet someone, it'll work out. And totally agree with that, Joanna, too. That was her stuff, not hers. And yes, thank you for that sharing site. Feel free to get this video, live stream a like, subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, and feel free to hit the notification bell to get updated on any content I'm sharing with you guys on this channel. And feel free to subscribe to check out all the other awesome readers, kind of like Ronald's channel, Ron's Unconditional Love Tarot, which he'll be a guest on. He'll be going live later after, I think, Lisa and Sharon Lee. Am I correct? I know, check out the Nasty Woman Tarot that Lisa Smith and Sharon Lee are hosting. They're absolutely hilarious and always good at what they do. Feel free to check them out too. And Sonja Rayne Lees channel. Her channel is really awesome with the Wellness Wednesday live streams and content she's producing. And it's just like even like with Debbie's channel, shout out to her, Debbie's channel. Give that a Freebird Spirit, and Mary Street. She's awesome too. Even though sometimes you kind of bump heads on certain things, she's really awesome too. And Karen Sagehealers and JJ Tuka Speaks. Shout out to her too. And I'm just sending her many blessings her way. And even like the Renee's Tarot Love community. Shout out to her. Her community is really awesome. And even also the community I'm running, the Blissful Heroes community. And so, like, you guys want to check out the shout outs I mentioned to all you guys, it's in the description of this video. And you guys also check out my link tree. It's like, if you guys ever want to check out my Doterra page or Patreon page, or even just like, I just want to connect with me on social media, feel free to check it out at your own pace, at your own time. It's just like an offer there. Even checking out the Blissful Heroes community, as well. You could sign up for free. You could check out all the blogs I'm posting on there, and also, post any post any questions or anything, any discussions about wellness, spirituality, creativity, you name it. And so it's cool. And Nasty My Tarot rocks. They're funny as heck. They're funny. It just like they're amazing. And so you're welcome, Sonja. Let's see. Yes, we do have a great the list. Yeah, the list is really long, but I just try my best to name all of them. So like I always, and like your channel, Lisa, and Ronald's channel, and Debbie's, and the Terra Love community, and even the Wayshowrtz community. It's all this in the description of my live stream. So I like to support all the other content creators who are really making a difference out there with their readings and with their spiritual practices. And hey, Sherry Kirk, welcome, Sherry Kirk. And I'm doing well. Just chatting with the people. People can ask me any questions about my life. I'm an open book. And if any of you guys want a current event reading that you want to ask, or even a personal question that you want me to do a reading on, feel free to post it in the chat. So it's all good. And Ronald, I didn't forget your question too. I did listen to you. Yes, I did listen to you, man. You're cool, man. You're cool, Ronald. So I know I'll be a guest for your channel later on today. So get prepped for that. And this, I gotta get used to this computer. It's not my connection, it's my computer. Ooh. Hello, Sherry Kirk. Good to see you. All right, so I'm back. Sheesh, I don't know. Gotta get a mouse for this computer though. Oh, I'm back now, Sonja. It's just like the touchpad on my computer is really sensitive, so I gotta be careful on that. Yeah, I guess so. Ronald the magician taught me well. Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, just trying to be really cautious with my touchpad of my computer. So it's kind of sensitive. If I move it to the left, I exit out the live stream. But if I move it to the right, and it'll be fine. So I'm gonna really be mindful of that. But the mic connection is strong, and it's all good. Roland Baker, hey, what's up? Welcome, welcome. I want to learn how to transport Jay. How do you transport me? I don't know, Cammy. That's a question I gotta learn about that too. I mean, shoot, if I learn how to time travel, that would be crazy. But I won't change anything in the past. I'm just gonna be an observer. I'll be like the Back to the Future, Dragon Ball Super, and Adventures Infinite Endgame kind of stuff, all in one. So I don't know. That's a good question. Oh man. Yeah, I hear you, Pammy. You want to? I want to go to the next. Well, the next. I know the next. Or I know we're in a Milky Way too, but no, there's an Andromeda galaxy. But I have to really research on that too. So yeah, cover. She wants to go on Friday, huh? Let's see. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Oh, you guys are funny in the chat. You guys are just lighting it up, aren't you? That is really cool. Let's see if I could turn up my volume here. There you go. Oh man, you guys are hilarious. You guys be having a party in the chat room. It's really cool. It's really cool. Just how do you say this? If like again, if you guys want to like I say like any current events that you want me to do a reading on, or even just like a personal question that you have, feel free to post in the chat and I'll do a reading, like a mini reading for you guys. And so just feel free to share. And this right now in this time is really in my live streams is really a good place to connect and have fun. So oh, that's a good question. What is my favorite dessert or candy? Good question, Debsy. My favorite dessert overall is ice cream. I've always been a big ice cream fanatic since I was a kid. Kind of got that from my grandparents. My mom's dad. Always he loves ice cream and pie. That's like my weaknesses. Like I don't get shaky in the knees when I see ice cream and pie, but I just love to eat them. Like even like in small portions, because I don't like to overeat like any sugar products where I feel like I'm bloated or I feel kind of like on edge or just like jittery. I like to eat like small portions where I can feel good and just comfortable with my body. But like my favorite dessert, I say like ice cream and pie is my two top favorites. And candy, I used to be a really big Skittle head when I was a kid. Like I used to eat Skittles every day as a kid. Like even like now, like I haven't ate Skittles in a long time. But if I ever did eat candy, or it'd be Skittles, like the original bag, or just like dark chocolate. I've always been a um, big fan of dark chocolate, because that's how healthy it is. So dark chocolate as candy wise, but desserts, I say ice cream and pie. And what's my Jeannie says, what's my favorite? My favorite flavor, oh, man. So far, I think you guys saw this in the picture. I think banana is like I like exotic flavors that people don't usually eat. Kind of like with banana and caramel put together, kind of like a. They used to. Now that I think about it, they have this kind of ice cream that they sell at Winco. It's up the street where I live. It's really interesting, and even just like I always love like banana and just like cookies and cream, especially is a good flavor too. I always like those kind of flavors, like strawberry, mango. I like gelatos. I like a lot of good healthy stuff, like exotic flavors too. Especially, I used to go out a lot with my mom and my family, and just like go to like conventions and stuff. I always get like the craziest kind of flavors of desserts and foods and all that, and it's really good. So that's what those are kind of like my favorites so far. I have like some like I don't have specific favorites, but I like what I like. So hopefully that answers your question, Jeannie. Oh, nice, Sherry. Let me see. She says, well, Pammy says, spam. Nice. That's cool, Pammy. Spannoni. I don't know if I ever had that before. So Jeannie says pistachio. Oh, that's a good one. Pistachio is a good one. And Sherry Kirk says dark chocolate. Yeah, sweet tooth. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, yeah, pineapple on pizza. That's actually one of my favorite kind of toppings on pizza, actually. That's really cool. I like with pizza, I like to actually really want to make my own pizza, like put like pineapples or anything kind of uniqueness to it, because I always buy pizza like from, say, like from a grocery store or if like from a restaurant. And just like I want to try like, make my own pizza because like I could go to the store and get like all the ingredients and make it. I really just want to try that out. Even like my ex too, she used to make pizzas too. Like they're really killer because she was from Italy. So that was fun. That was really cool. So yeah, definitely pineapple on pizza. Kind of like the Ninja Turtles like that too. So it's cool. Yeah, I love that. So yes, I'm loving the questions, guys. This is cool. Connecting with all you guys like this. I should do these kind of get to know me Q&A more often. This is cool. I like that. Love these questions. So feel free to drop them. There's no silly question for me. I'll have to answer them all. Turtle power. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, Debsy. Oh, this is a good question. Oh, good. I was wondering who has some of your most inspirational favorite people are. Ah, good question, Jeannie. Ah, there's so much to name. Like, I know my parents are very inspirational to me in my life. Like, especially my mom. God bless her soul. She taught me a lot about life, about everything. She raised me to be the man who I am today, including my dad too. Um, well, also like public figures like Michael Jackson, he's always been like a great inspiration to me because he's always been kind to people, no matter what kind of status they are, and he always trying to make the world a better place. And he really inspired me to really be that kind of way in my own way. And so, like that's a three inspirational people I can name. Also, Bruce Lee, he's one of them. I never met him or never know him personally, but his teachings are really just, in really have a big impact in my life where it got just only learn about how I could love myself, but also express myself too. So, uh, also, like seeing people I know in my own life, my best friend, like my brother Adriel, like not like actual brother, but like he's like, I knew him for 20 years. They met him in middle school. He's like my brother, he's always been a big inspiration to me. And my best friend Paola, she's like amazing. She's one of the sweetest, beautiful women I ever met. And I love her dearly, and yeah, even like, all you guys in the chat room too, like you guys are inspiration too, like Lisa and Ronald and Kathy and Sharon, Debbie, um, Karen, Lola, Sonia, all you guys, you guys really inspire me to learn something new every day. And just like, especially all you guys in the chat room too, like you, Jeannie, and just all you guys, like my audience too, like you guys inspire me to learn new things and really push myself to be my best self. And it's really beautiful. And so even like also inspirational people like my grandpa, my mom's dad, he was really a big inspiration to me too. He's like my second dad next to my real dad, ever since like, even like the time where my parents split for a bit, just for a time being when I was little, when I was 4 years old, that was a rough time. But my grandpa always been there for me. He used to take me and my sister, to like every time my mom dropped us off on the weekend in Santa Ana, just to take us to the store and just get all the snacks get snacks you can and all you want, and we just come back and just have a good time. It was really cool. And so I kind of miss those memories where you just like the grandparents. And I always if I ever had kids someday, I'll kind of do that same things that my grandparents and my parents used to do for us, because like, those loving things that really brings people together as a family. It's really cool. it's like those teachings are really embodied in me, and they're not going to go away anytime soon. And so, yeah, I think hopefully that answers your question, Jeannie. Who people inspire me, and much love to you guys too, Lisa and Sonia. Much love to you guys also. And wow, that sounds like, I'm glad your dad's like that too, Jeannie. That's cool. So let's see what Deb says. Boxers or briefs or commando? you know, um, it's all the above for me because, depending on what the weather conditions are, I'm not going to get too brief with the commando thing, but I always say like I have both boxers. I have mostly boxers, so, and briefs too, like, depending on where I'm wearing, I'm comfortable. Like, sometimes, in California, there's some new beaches are in my area. I used to live near a new place when I was in Corona, but ever get a chance to go to like say like a like say the hedonism resort, I don't know if they call it that. I'll probably check it out, just like see what the new scene's all about. I might be uncomfortable, but I'm definitely gonna try it out. So Z, to answer your questions, I usually wear boxers and briefs sometimes too. I have both, but usually if I go commando, it'll be like if I'm really like on a hot summer day. So hopefully that answers your question, Debsy. Um, and no, I'm not shy of all these questions. So oh, Roland says, what is behind your chair? Oh, behind my chair? This is like a regular game chair. You guys can see it. I've been wearing the crap out of this chair. I've been sitting on it for last all this time, but this is like a kind of like a pillow, so like make you feel comfortable, Roland. And it's really interesting. This is support for your head, this pillow, but also this one's really supportive for your back too, if you can see it. And so yeah, this is like a good like a pillow support, one for your hips and for your back, lower back, and this one on top here is the other pillow on top is really for just for your head to really feel comfortable. And like if I ever feel sleepy, it's like I really just lay back on this chair and just read a book or fall asleep on it. But I don't recommend it because it doesn't feel comfortable. I'd rather sleep on the bed, But Roland, I hope this answers your question, about that gaming chair. Let's see. The devil horns pillows, right? It does look like devil horns, huh? Look at this pillow. It does look like devil horns, but how the design looks, it looks like the devil horns. Even though I'm not like a demon, I'm not gonna get into that energy. It's just like it's really interesting. It says respawn, so it's like definitely a gaming chair, and it's like every time I sit on it, people comment like, "Is that devil horns behind you, or is it just me?" So it's kind of like interesting. Even like looking at it now, it's like I always put my head in the center, and it kind of looks like I have horns sticking out. So it's cool. Oh, Jeannie says she used to live in Toronto. There's a nudist beach on the island there, and I checked it out. Oh, nice. How'd you like the nudist beach, Jeannie? Did you enjoy it? Was it were you uncomfortable in the first part? I don't know if you seen the people naked. It's like, oh my gosh. But I know, like for me, if like I probably have to get used to it, but I'm open to it, experiencing it for the first time or with someone I trust. So I'm like with me, I'm a like if any people hang out with me, I'm a open book. I like to explore new things, but I know my limits too at the same time. So uh, I'm not naive about what I can experience, but I'm always an open book. If that makes any sense. So yeah, Lisa says, yeah, cool chair. Yeah, I love the chair too. It's cool. I love the chair too, Lisa. Oh, nice, Roland. That's cool. And Jeannie says it was fun. It was not that uncomfortable. So that's really cool, Jeannie. And that's really cool. I'm glad people respect all your boundaries. That's cool. Yeah, that's what it's all about, boundaries. And Deb Z says, what kind of music do you listen to? And it's a good question, Deb Z. The less music I listen to is really a mixture of like a lot of things. Like I love songs that are really upbeat and funky and have a really good like rhythm to it. I love James Brown. Oh, actually, let me start over. Michael Jackson, that's my first and favorite. I could listen to him every day and still get inspired. James Brown, Ice Cube, um, Snoop Dogg, DMX, rest in peace, DMX. I'm sorry for his unexpected loss recently. Heavy D, rest in peace, one of the GOATs. I never mentioned James Brown, rest in peace too. He's one of the GOATs too. And Michael Jackson, rest in peace also. One of the GOATs, greatest of all times. Uh, who else I could listen to? I like listen to new artists who are just up and coming, like on SoundCloud and like on YouTube, especially my friend Alicia. Shout out to her channel. Her name, well, like Alicia's called Athenor, but she really is an artist too, and she has the coolest mixture of music I ever heard. It's really fresh and it's really spiritual too. Like and she's gonna really do some more stuff on that too. So like I always like to listen to different artists and different people who are really just inspiring and really just like really awesome, just really brings something new to the table. But I also love to listen to different classic artists too, the goats, the music industries like Michael Jackson and DMX, James Brown, um, how you say Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, who's another? Aaliyah, rest in peace, Aaliyah. I love her. I can't think of it. Beyonce, she's a cool one. I went to a Beyonce concert in 2013. Really cool experience. My mom took us. It was the same week I went to the Anime Expo the first time. It was really fun. So yeah, Beyonce, she's a cool one. Nothing against her. Who else? Who else? Who else? And this like other stuff, like I love music from video games too that really are awesome tracks. Like there could be funky and techno and hip hop all mixture in one. So it's kind of cool. So like I like a lot of mixture of stuff. Like I even like classic stuff too. Like I've been to plays like the orchestras and bands and all that stuff. And it's like I love different mixture of music, like blending into one. Yeah, I think even like sometimes even like with R&B and country, if they're mixed like if it's like inspiring, I'll listen to it. If it sounds corny, then I won't listen to it, So like I'm really careful of what I'm listening to because music can be really influential and it could you just gotta know what you listen to. Oh, that's awesome, Pammy and Sonia. Yeah, exactly. My parents learned a lot from that too. That's cool, Pammy. And let me see. Oh, that's cool, Sonia. Uh my mom went to a Janet Jackson concert and she even like she shared a story with me about I know her friends in high school was in Michael Jackson's videos back in the day in the 80s. So it was like, what? That's cool. Michael went to your school and just like hung out with them. That was cool. Because like, during that time in Santa Ana in the 80s, I think early 80s, it was a predominantly black neighborhood. It was one of the very good black areas in Santa Ana, California. And, my mom went to Santa Ana High and she was a top cheerleader there. And her friends who were in the dance class, the camp dancers in the school, were really auditioned to some of Michael Jackson's videos. I think one of them was called Thriller. One was with Thriller, my mom told me. She told me the story many times before she passed, and let's get hyped up about it. And I think one was Smooth Criminal too. I'm not sure, but I think I met her friends. I saw them. It was in a theater. It was with me and my sister, so it was cool. It's like my mom's childhood friends were in Michael Jackson's videos. It was really cool stuff, and I think that's why she always wanted me to listen to him. So a lot of times, because like she had Disney stuff and she had Michael Jackson stuff, so she's like, you can choose one or the other. You're gonna listen to Disney and Michael. So I was like, okay. Oh, let me see. Sonia says, "Oh, nice. How was that experience, Sonia? Did you like that Janet concert? That's cool. Feel free to share. That is really cool." ABC. Oh, that's a classic. That is a classic. You know, I think I kind of do recognize them in the videos because they're kind of like these. My mom said they look kind of like my complexion. So if my mom was still here, she would have pointed out who looked like who, and so it was really cool. But you know, what she saw and what she her friends told her, and what she told me is just like, you know, Michael was there in the, you know, auditioning, you know, really for looking for talent, because mom told me like he always in the limousine. And just like he likes to be private too. Like Michael always respected privacy, and you know, like Michael, big deal with Michael. He loves to be like, you know, like to be, you know, private sometimes to really be hidden, but you know, some people won't recognize him. But you know, that's what things my mom saw, and it's really cool. I was like, oh crap, that is so dope. Because like, you know, back then, and like my mom lived in Santa Ana, she was a cheerleader, and she like even like during that time in the early 80s, she was like she was got an award for being one of the strongest and loudest cheerleaders because she has a voice. My mom had a voice. Like if I could sit here now and she was in the kitchen, I could hear her from all the way from here, and like that's how loud her voice was. And she really had a strong lungs. She had really strong lungs. My mom was amazing. It's so like really cool stuff. It's like I miss my mom so much. She even like, you know, it's like amazing stuff. I can't put into words. And so Debsy said, "What's the last song you listened to that made you cry?" Ooh, that's a tough one. The last song that made me cry was I think it was one of Michael's songs that made me cry, but I can't pinpoint which one it was. It was called "Someone Put Your Hand Out" by Michael, and the other one that always makes me dance was "Dangerous" by Michael too. So, because his music, the way he produces his music was so very uplifting and funky that it just sounded so vibrant and different. So it's kind of like I always get up, and it's like I want to move. So it's kind of like it's really cool. So yeah, there's certain two songs from Michael MJ that really made me cry and dance at the same time. So like, you know, I can't there's other songs that made me cry too. It was just like can't point which song it was exactly, but I know they're from Michael. So yeah, like Michael has all the kind of tracks that make you cry and dance at the same time. So hopefully that answers your question, Debsy. Ronald, only get Canadian. Oh, him and his jokes. No, no, I like these questions, Jeannie. You can answer anything. Some artists like I don't listen to, like even like now, like I have nothing against all the artists like are currently now running the radio or even doing their thing. I just like, you know, I don't like their message that they're spreading about, you know, talking about certain people or being negative. But I know, like, you know, Soldier Boy is one of them. Like some like his music, I just can't vibe with it. Nicki Minaj, I like some of her stuff, but some of her stuff could be really too much for me. And Cardi B too. Sometimes, like mostly the most music that's out now, like I can't vibe with it too because it's like no substance on it. It's like the same thing. Like even with different artists, like most of their songs sound the same. But if some like there's some artists that sound different, and I kind of like it. But like it's not like I don't stand them. It's just like I don't vibe with them. And so like even the message that you're trying to say, they're sending in the music too. So yeah, it's like I don't stand them. I just don't vibe with them. And there's some like even though some most of the mainstream artists that are now, I can't vibe with them. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Jeannie. Let's see if I. Oh, yes. Thank you for dropping by, Sonja. And feel free to anyone who's new to my channel to subscribe to Sonja Rayne Lees' channel. She's awesome and she produces a whole cool content and does live streams every Wednesdays and Sundays sometimes. So if you guys want to check out her channel, feel free to do so. It's in the description of this live stream. And Jeanette, welcome, Jeanette. I'm sorry I didn't get to you earlier. Welcome to my channel. If you're feel free to subscribe to me and give this live stream a thumbs up and a like and really hit the notification bell for more content so you guys can stay updated to what I'm uploading, like live streams and videos and all that good stuff. And if you have any questions like you want me to do a reading on, or like with any current events or personal questions you want me to do a reading on, feel free to post them in the chat. Also, feel free to ask me questions regarding myself, if you want to get to know me more as a content creator and even as a person. So, but yeah, welcome, Jeanette. Welcome you. Oh, you're welcome, Jeanette. Cool. Anytime. Ah, the Fugees. Jeanette said. Oh, that's interesting. What are your friends like? Well, I don't have to do like a reading on this one, but all I could tell you, even from like, just like for common courtesy, it's just like it's like self-love is just a really cool thing. And like, when you start loving yourself, people will gravitate towards you with that. Hopefully I'm not like offending you in any way, Jeanette. It's just like, with like people wanting to like you, it's like a good way to start with that is to really just see love yourselves, to where you living your best life and you're pursuing your goals, anything like that. Like, for example, let's say you like to say you like to knit and you go to places and buy stuff that you regarding knitting, and you meet people who really gravitate towards that, and that's like how you could create friendships and all that cool stuff. And people people like people liking you, it's always comes back to really how you feel about yourself too. Like yeah, how do I love myself? How can I love myself to where I could gravitate, bring people who really I really am in line with, so. But yeah, like what you said, Joanna, love is all around you. And it's like really cool like you know it's never too late to really start doing that, like bring the love to yourself. And because like when you do, like when you start loving yourself, like even like when you just like connect with yourself and just like you start living your best life, just like being authentic to who you who you are and also pursuing your goals, people will gravitate towards that, and really just people want to get to know more about you and just really get to know who you are truly. And that's how you create friendships too. Like with me, I could say this, like, I this I struggled with like communication over the years when I was as a kid and teenager growing up, because I was labeled having a higher form of autism called Asperger's syndrome. I don't know if I shared more about that, but in my past, it was just like I had a hard time just connecting with people. But over the years, like I going to high school and middle school and like elementary, middle school, and high school, and even like sometimes when I was in college, I learned how to really love myself. It was a slow process, but like an old saying, like you can't force a flower to bloom, and when you start blooming and when you start really just blooming in your own way, people will gravitate towards you, and it could be really beautiful things. So as like so like a I just say this just like a friendly advice, and not just to really step over my boundaries for you, Jeanette. I just say, like, just like to start love yourself to where you're blooming in your own way, and eventually, I don't know, down the road, I'm not trying to predict anything, like people will gravitate towards you, and really you bring that self-confidence to yourself, and you really start to value yourself. So, but yeah, hopefully that helps, Jeanette. Yeah, and if like you guys ever, and Jeanette, if you like on Facebook, and if you want to join people that really help us uplift ourselves, feel free to check out the Wayshowrtz Community. It's a really good place to really supportive people, um, like Lisa, myself, Debbie. Like we're all a bunch. It's a group of loving people who really support ourselves and really just uplift ourselves. And there's a lot of people who, not only myself, but like Lisa and Debsy, can really just uplift ourselves and bring some positivity and light to not only ourselves but to other people. So if you ever want to check that out, Jeanette, the link to the Wayshowrtz group on Facebook in the description of this video too. If you ever on Facebook, you want to check that out. But let me see what Debsy had to say. Yes, affirmations. Thank you for sharing that, Debsy. Affirmations are really powerful too. Like, even like you could write affirmations down, like you'll say, I am beautiful, I am smart. You put those like on a sticky note on your calendar, or even put it on your phone too, because I know people like to look at their phones a lot. There's like a journal apps for that. You could really write your own affirmations, like I am smart and proud, I am a strong, confident woman. Anything that pops up, it make you feel good about yourself. You could really put that on your phone, or you could write it on a paper and put in like a sticky note on there. So yeah, it's yes, thank you for that, Joanna. Yes, feel free to subscribe to me or to Ronald Unconditional Love Terrell, and for really awesome content, because I will be going live with Ronald tonight. And thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. I try my best, And thank you, Ronald, too. Really appreciate that too. You're an amazing soul too, as well as all you guys too. And Debsy, nothing wrong being a weirdo. I am a weirdo too. I've been weird since birth, and I appreciate that, Sherry. We all have kind hearts, and I try my best, just living in my truth, authenticity. And so Jeanette's like, yeah, you're welcome, Jeanette. Yeah, how you say, like in my channel, it's like all about positivity, growth, and just like creative fun, and just like you don't hear no with me dissing other people like that, you'll hear none of that in my channel, because I won't tolerate it. Because I know people in my audience are really kind, loving people, and that's who I'm gravitated towards. And I love supporting people, and I love how we all supported with each other. So yeah, I'm, you're welcome, Jeanette, and many blessings to you. Yeah, Jeannie, that's a good point. Weirdos are extra lovable. Yeah, you think about it. Yeah, yeah, that's good thinking. Because like with me, I'm always extra loving, and sometimes people get uncomfortable with that too. And it's like their stuff, not mine. But yeah, weirdos are extra lovable. That should be like that should be a mantra. I'm gonna write that down. Weirdos are extra lovable. I won't forget that. Thank you for that, Jeannie. That was cool. Exactly, Roland. Living your authenticity. That is so important. Yes. That's why actually the other question, Jeannie, who inspired me, like, I don't know if you guys follow Teal Swan, but I learned from her that she really live it with your authenticity. And even with this other person too, called Alan Roger Curry. He's a well-known dating coach, but he's wrote an awesome book called Mode One. It's really all about honest communication. It's really effective. So shout out to those awesome content creators, as well, because I learned from those two, like about living in my truth and really just be honest with my communication as well. On a new form of communication, it's really cool. So I just wanted to mention that also. And uh y'all love each other. No hate. We just roast each other on the right? Yeah, kind of like on your live stream last week, Lisa. That was funny as hell. I don't know why it was stuff with Sharon just trying to roast me like that. She's like, "Oh, come on, you don't want to hear about the presents. We want to learn about the other juicy details." And I was like, "Okay, okay." I figured like Sharon was on something. She was kind of like in her one of her modes or something. But it was funny though, because you guys went on for like 5 hours straight. I don't know how you guys do that. Because if I did 5 hours, I'll be like, I wouldn't even do this live stream if I did 5 hours. Honestly, I'll be still asleep. Cooking class. Let's see. Oh, cooking class. Oh my goodness. Cooking class. Yes, I'll be going long drive with Ronald around 9:15 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll be 4:15 p.m. around my time. So if you guys want to check Ronald out and me, you feel free to do so. And Lisa, are you guys going on live too today or no? Am I just tripping out on that? Feel free to let me know if you're going live with Sharon Lee, Lisa. Just so if I could drop in and check you guys out. Yeah, yeah. But it was a fun stream though, Lisa. I can't forget that. I know, right? Oh my gosh. I think Aspie, a third eye, she was like the jokester of that stream. She was cracking us up. And you were too, Piami, but Aspie was cracking us up. It was just I couldn't even speak much. I just sat there and listened. But it was like Sharon Lee called me out. I was like, heck, I don't take that kindly. So I was like, you fight me on the stream. It was just like it was a fun night though, overall. Oh, okay. Well, Lisa, if you ever need help, just feel free to hit me up and I'll definitely drop by on your panel if you're comfortable with that. You know, because I know about going live with Ronald and I always want to help out somebody too. So if Sharon Lee can't do it, I'll help you out too. It was on the Nasty Woman's Tarot, Genie. Like they went on for 5 hours straight. It was on April 13th. It was like the day after my birthday. So it really was just, it was a fun live stream. It was like they did awesome readings, but in the end, it was really fun. Yeah, Kathleen's not feeling well either. She told me, and you know, many blessings. Oh, shout out to Kathleen too, and hopefully she was feeling better. You know, so. Oh, you're welcome, Jeannie. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, same to you, Pammy. Sending you light and love your way. And so, I was wondering, you guys like, if any of you guys want a card from me from the Elemental Oracle deck, feel free to say yes if you guys want to like a card for me. I'll just pull on one card for anyone in the chat, or even just like for the group in general. So you know, because I probably been live for at least an hour, so it'd be almost 2 hours. But like, if you guys want a card for me with this deck, the Elemental Oracle deck, feel free to say yes if you want one. You want a card, or feel free to say no if you're not comfortable with that. So yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. Oh, okay. Nice. That sounds cool, Roland. You have fun with your friend. And, you know, happy birthday to your friend, actually. So big shout out to your friend's birthday and happy birthday to your friend, Roland. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Joanne. And yes, I'll definitely pull a card for you. Okay. So Joanne wants one and Roland wants one. Get comfortable. I got the card of speed. This is all about movement for you, Joanne. So wherever that needs movement in your life, you really tap into that. Really pick take pick up the pace of things. They get movement. This is all about movement and speed. And so, like for you, Joanna, this is what I pulled out for you, and I hope this really resonated. So you just like card of speed. This is all about movement. It's really, you know, you got to move on things. You know, I say also picking up the pace, but also, you know, just take action. You know, pick up the pace with any things. Oh, I think this is for the group, actually, for your question, Joanna. So I think this is for the group too. And so I don't know if this was for you or for the group, but I pulled out the card of speed. So so I even looking at it too, that could be really for all of us too. Right? Yeah, look at she's moving the speed. It's like just getting the move on. So this is cool. Yes, and hope this card really resonated. You know, the card of speed. That's good. I like that. But also, let's see. If you guys have any more questions before I go, because I still have time left, you guys feel free to drop a question in the chat. I mean, I'm always open to questions regarding like me personally or just like with anything. Well, Joanne, it's like just go at your own pace. You know, it doesn't have to be about actual like fast movement. Just like take just like movement in general. Like take action. It can be just like start taking steps, like baby steps. You know, movement could be just like going at your own pace. It could be slow or fast, or because like like with turtles, they're known to be slow. Like sloths are really slow, like just like really slow creatures. But turtles can be really methodical. They're very methodical creatures too, and that's what I love about turtles. And that's like with me, I always tend to connect with that energy. Just like I'm not like a sloth, I'm slow. I'm just methodical. Just like it's like okay, just like take my time with things, But I'm not like slow, so I'm methodical. Okay, Lisa, and thank you for dropping by. Much love to you, and I'll definitely check out your live stream when you go on, even like when I'm done too. So, thank you for hanging out with me for at least like almost 2 hours, and you get some rest and you do what you got to do, girl. And much love to you. Yes, we'll see you later, Lisa. And yeah, speedy recovery is my wish and prayer. Yeah, even like I'll show you the speed card again. Like, let's see if I could find it. Oh, where is that card? There it is. I'll show you the picture of it. The speed card is really beautiful too. Like, see all the artwork there, and it's just like really unique. Like the girl's just like doing her thing on the move. Like this message I pulled out for everybody. It's just like go at your own pace when it comes with movement. Just like we move like how you want to move. Just like don't have to force it. Yeah. So that's like the message for the group. And now like card I pulled out, and I'm gonna shuffle it back into my deck. And I know Sonja Rayne Lees has this same deck too, because she loved how beautiful the cards are, and I love how she uses him for her readings too. But yeah, oh, okay, Ronald. Yeah, I'll see you later, bro. I'll see you later on tonight. You do your thing, Ron. Yeah, I'll see you later, man. So yes, if any of you guys ever have any questions, like we want to know more about me and anything else, just feel free to post it in the chat. This is because this is a really fun live stream. I love people who ask questions about me. I want my audience to get to know me too. It's like I'm more than just like a content creator. Because like I have a life outside of YouTube, but I also love to connect with you all on YouTube also. So yeah, if you guys have any questions regarding any personal questions brought in my life, or want me to do a quick reading on before I go, feel free to drop in the chat. Always love to learn new things and talk to all my people and my audience. So I love you guys dearly. So yeah, feel free to explore. Okay, that's an interesting question. You were speaking of musicians earlier, and it made me wonder if you ever connect with celebrities on the other side. Yeah, Jeannie, that's a good question. I've seen those on with other readers too. Like the first time I saw that was with the channel called Channeling Eric. He did like his mom was did an interview with him, but also with other celebrities like Michael Jackson and also with other people too. But also I saw this other with Amanda Elis, who's the creator of the Archangel Metatron deck that I use, and she did like readings with Michael and Prince, and like the artist known as Prince, and Freddie Mercury too. She did a reading with that, and you know it was really awesome. Like I seen that only two channels I ever seen that do that live with and celebrities from the other side. Is the first one was Channeling Eric. That was the first one, but the one I liked the most was from Amanda Elis because she did like a one with Michael too. Like she always does like repeated ones with Michael because she connects with him in a spiritual way. But also with Prince and Freddie Mercury, and I believe another few artists too. And also there's another one called another. I'm not sure what her name was, but she kind of reminds me of Mary Street a little bit. But she's a well-known reader, and she's been doing it for a long time. But she did one with Nipsey Hussle recently, and I believe that's about it. But those only ones I know for so far. Oh, okay, Sherry, you like a card? And and to answer your question, Dina, I think they're awesome too. Like especially the ones with Amanda Elis, and because hers is really spot on and really connected with spirit too, and I can really feel that. So like I kind of like that kind of from Amanda Elis, and she does it with Michael and Prince and Freddie Mercury. It's really cool. Oh, nice. Sienna Rose. I have to check her out. Cool. I'll check her out, Jeannie. And Sherry, you like a card, Sherry? Okay, cool. I'll do one for you. Why not? Hmm. Okay, Debsy, you take care. Take care, Debsy, and I'll see you around later. So yeah, Sherry, I got a card for you. You got the card of connection. This is really all about, your um, community. You just like, really tap into that, connect with community, and just like, if you ever need like a helping hand or just like, anything else, it's just like, really connect with that biome kind of message. Just really about connect with community, like you see the whole world globe and all the places around it. So that's a card for you, Sherry Kirk, and hope this really resonates. And welcome, Andrea. But Andrea, I think she posted a question. Said Czech Republic. Does he contact me soon? Hi, hey Andrea, welcome. And can you clarify your question too? Like make more specific? Like are you is this like a relationship reading any by chance? Or no? Just to really clarify for me. So I don't know who you're talking about. Is it your boyfriend or anything else? If you're still here, Andrea, feel free to clarify what you're talking about. Is this a relationship reading you would like to do for you? if you're still here. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I could do a mini reading for you, Andrea. Just before I go, it's probably my last one. So let me see. Boyfriend contactors. Oh, just to clarify, anyone, all my readings are for entertainment purposes only. So just to really remind you of that. So, oh, you're welcome, Andrea. Much love to you back. Much love to you back, Andrea. And thank you from Czech Republic. Cool, I've never been there. So my cousin lives in France, so I don't want to offend anybody, but I always want to travel to Europe too. So thank you, Andrea. Shout out to Czech Republic. Shout out to you. All right, Sherry. See you tonight. Ooh. Open to life. Get a weird feeling in this one. So, Andrea, just like a question for you. How long have you been seeing your boyfriend in the Czech Republic, if you don't mind sharing? So I have a few cards for you that can help with your relationship reading. And just like, I want to know if like you guys are just started dating or anything like that, or just like, answer any questions. Because like the first card I have for you, Andrea, is the open to life card. And from your question, Andrea, this is really all about, your with your relationship, your relationship reading, you're open to really meeting this person, you really want to spend time with them soon. And just like with the open to life card, as you see here, it's just really all about I've sensing from you, you're connected with your person that you want to reach out to, and just like you're open to, any kind of new experiences in life, like a relationship. And like with the card in the middle, like I say, like it's like with the turn spread I'm doing, that's what you need to do. It's just like, to like this card calls Namaste. And oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that really makes sense. Like you've been dating for months because you guys are open to really connect with each other. And I really sense from you, this is what I'm sensing now, that like this year really open to life. And you're like the card in the middle for you, Andrea. This is really oh, okay. You guys had a fight. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's kind of like I think this is probably like the card in the middle. This is like the on my spread what you need to do, like to really like say like, I know fighting in relationships is common, and really just like for you, Andrea, it's like you really just like tap into the uh really honor, I like only honor yourself, but also like, looking at it in a different perspective with a namaste card, I'm trying to really pronounce this for you. This is really all about just really just like, really divine, like honoring your own divine and honoring the other person's divine, even if it's kind of hard to do right now. Cause I know like, you're fighting and, things could get intense. Like, really get like with the center of it, the namaste card, this is really all about, really honoring the divine, not only with yourself, but with your the significant other that's doing that you're seeing. Because well, like if you do that, like say you do that card of namaste, honoring yourself and also honoring him too, like just like really higher perspective. This is like the card of potential came up. It's kind of like like I don't know what you guys fought about, and I have no place to say. It's just like I'm really getting a feel of like the potential card. It's are you guys like still close? Do you guys still want to see each other or anything like that? Because like feel free to comment below, Andrea, because I really feel of just like you still like you guys had a fight, and with the namaste card, this is really about honoring yourself and him like in the divine way. Is like I was wondering if you still want to pursue things with him, like there's like a potential of something. So feel free to comment below, Andrea, if this really resonated or what I'm just what I'm saying. So I'm gonna feel if like you, despite your fight, you still want to see him. Oh, and welcome back, Foolish. Welcome back, Foolish Tarot. And so feel free to comment below, Andrea, if that last card really resonate for you. Ah, okay, gotcha. Well, gotcha. I mean, like with the potential card too, like I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything, could be like potential of something like even like I can just like even with these two cards now, like open to life, this could be like a different opportunity to really meet new people too. So sorry to really confuse you, Andrea, but I'm really get a feel of like there's like with the open to life. I'll just share it again. Just really could be all about meeting someone new, and just like with the namaste card, it's really all about looking like honoring yourself, where you just like you could like respect someone, but also like how you say it, to where you don't like you honor yourself, but you also honor a person as well. Not just like you won't tolerate their mess, but you just like you look at it in a different perspective. Just like like the divine in me honors the divine in you, even though like you're like you guys had like this fight recently. But like with the potential card, yeah, I'll just read these cards again. Just like there's could be potential of someone meet someone new. So I'm not sure. You meet someone new, or you could really guys can still meet up with each other. But that's what I'm feeling with these three cards. So I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, Andrea. I was just trying to get a feel from it, and this is the first time meeting you, but it's just like I hope these cards really resonated, and many blessings to you. Oh, thank you, Foolish. I'm trying my best. I still, even like now, I'm still trying to get back to my niche, but I do my best to all my readings, just really connect with intuition. So, Andrea, I hope that's really helpful, and many blessings to you. Oh, and you're welcome. You're welcome. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe, to me, and to hit subscribe, hit the bell to get notified for more content that I'm doing. And also feel free to check out all the other readers channels too. And if you're on Facebook, if you want to check out the Wayshowrtz Community or the Tarot Love Community and even the Blissful Heroes Community, feel free to check it out at your own pace, at your own time. Yeah, it's like, I find it hard too. Like, I'm doing like different kind of spreads for the deck I'm using. So the tune spread, like I learned on my deck I'm using, the Frequency Tarot one. It's really like a quick one, just like for me, good one for mini readings too. And really just like still learning about it too. So, but I'm having fun with it at the same time. Much love to you too, Jeannie. And hopefully I'll see you later on either on Ronald's channel or even on Lisa and Sharon Lee's channel too. So, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. But yeah, thank you guys for really just hanging out with me for at least 2 hours straight. I know I was a little late because getting back from getting lunch for my pops and for my niece, but much love to all you guys for all your questions. And I might do this again too, like a get to know me Q&A. That's really, really fun. Hopefully when I go live again, I'll be more energized and prepped and ready. I will continue to work on that. And shout out to all my Patreon subscribers and my YouTube followers and people in the Blissful Heroes community and the Wayshowrtz community and all you lovely people in the chat room too. And love you guys dearly. And you guys are amazing from all over the world, from the Czech Republic to the USA to Canada, all you guys. Much love to all you. Awesome. Awesome. That's cool. You're welcome, Foolish Tarot. And shout out to you too. You're awesome. And so I'll see you guys around later, and hopefully you guys will have a fun, awesome weekend. Hope it's full of love and awesome memories. And feel free to also subscribe to me again if anyone is new. And may we continue to creatively grow in our own lifestyles that not only benefit us, but also our loved ones and our environment. And so thank you guys for really hanging out with me, especially on my birthday weekend. And I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go eat my lunch now. And much love to you all. Bye-bye.